Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Up Move Nation, now welcome to the channel. Your man Jaden Chase. Another one that we're gonna bring on another reasoning upon the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but to find the reason insightful, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then put a like on the video. Now, let's get right into the reasoning. Now Nation, based on this leaked voice note from officers arriving on the scene, this might not have been the first time the church had carried out a ritual like this. And based on the fact that there were video cameras there to record the ritual, there should be footage. But we don't need to see it. And since he has been arrested, charges are put forward, the jury don't need to see it. This is enough. A capital punishment. May I make the voice note and then we'll continue the reason nation. When you look and listen.
Yo, so I just come off of that scene, yo. Remember me tell us, yo, no normal, brother. You come like every soldier in Jamaica today. Every police today. You couple people go to hospital. Couple dead well. I tell us, normal, brother. Serious it me tell you, man. The whole church member them stab up them one another, shoot up them one another. And then when the police come down and fire after them. They on the scene till about 11 6 left half 5. Because we make a 2 trip, we make a hospital over Paradise now over there. So. And the next ambulance make 2 same way. And people still lay down like same way. Yeah. A serious thing going on, man. I tell us, no normal no you happen there. No. The man there 3 cow in the place there, in the yard where we go there, in the church business where them have, where they say they have. You see me? And like a leader tell one woman I like us if he kill the cow. The woman a buck chauffeur. And then tell one man say kill the woman. The man slash the woman throat, you know. Live sitting in like people that did it tell you know. But it's like they brainwash them brother, so it's like no trouble for them. You see me? You see me? Yo, brother, the scene dirty, brother. Woman throat cut, man stab up. So if a long night upon the scene, brother, me tell you say I be a naked man. Every one of the man they naked now. Police when them just go there no man. I pass time see a move. We don't know if you tell them cock stiff naked as the barn going to the pool, you know. I be yo brother, me tell you something normal happen there, brother. Yo, I don't know normal happen there so since night. Yeah man, everybody naked. The whole of man them out there dress who get gunshots, stab wound. The whole of the man they naked, brother. Naked as the day them born. Yo, me I tell us and everybody come and say church or Christian brother if we run into you. Come and tell us I see him premium so you say I know. Some of them soldiers then did they say and even some people even they attendant of my time I say, yo, right now free that church. Cause if I so pastor will gather up with a brother, brainwash up. Cause it's like no where the man do cause me go there no man they met say pastor naked you know. Handcuff no, lay down pan him belly no. Naked no brother. And it's like he make give a sound like him ball out and the member them you know, the whole of the woman them cause the police had them on one side. Soldier pen them up and strap on them you know. You see me? I had them on one side and I'm leaning over spine being like him ball out like and if you hear the woman them out scream and the gallant one go help him. After the man then they kill him one another brother and they stab up him one another. Brother so knife the pan the scene a sign brother first me see them knife is some Rambo knife long in my youth. But the man they have a stab up him one another. You know? And they don't see nothing wrong with it. So it's like he can get them brother and charm them or brainwash them or do something to the people in my youth. So nice young man, I say, you say I work with them, even I chat to one man and I say, man, how you come here so? The man I say, you know, say I work with them, say I Juta into no. Decent young man in the youth. Say I Juta into and call him, say, no, have them like a ritual and a little meet this evening and then if you come in. And they say, boy, they know, say I this then the pan. Sitting. You I'll tell you, boy.
Nation, this only goes to show. And not because some people travel with the book and group up in our building that means when them talk to you, they must speak the gospel. And with the amount of evidence and the amount of lives affected by this organization, that trial is supposed to be one of them trials that were drawn out. This isn't supposed to be a case where individuals get charged, bail is given, and then, the case is drawn out. Not when we have minors involved. Not when we have outlawed ritualistic practices being done on Jamaican soil. And this also puts forward the point that for too many of these cases, arrest is where justice stops. Especially for those who are connected and as displayed. Both pastors and members of this so-called organization seem to be affluent Jamaicans. And truth be told, some of the wickedest atrocities committed on the earth have either been done by lawmakers or those with money. And the worst thing is, it's not that thing will just start going. And it's always covered up by the same church members. Because think about it. Based on the vice note, lives were taken not just by the officers, but by congregation members. If the officers did not arrive, obviously members of the church, they will just cover up what take place. Now this so-called ritual is a sad situation to see. The narrative changed from just citizens saying the church is a business to now citizens are saying the church is a cult. It is clear that the church has been infiltrated. Church members did always say the devil don't want people to come to church. And the devil has found a way, it looked like, to make church appear to be a place where worse than out on the streets. Not even in the club where Babona Mali or Papu say them things take place. And even as the officer recanted what take place, you can hear how disturbed him still was about the scene that he had witnessed firsthand. Him saying when him go him see big span in belly, referring to the leader of the organization. And him say the soldier them see it plain as day. Them never ask how big did I do with the youth in the pool. You see the play. And the fact that the officer said brainwash. Yo, if this a brainwash, it's almost a different level of brainwash. Because as he pointed out, even after seeing what happened with the other church members who lives were brutally taken, he make a sound and like, something do him or something. And them did want to rush to him help. Them did want to assist him. Them did want to make sure he did alright after authorizing all of what take place in the night. Something strange. And a normal behavior. As I say, this might not be the first time this has occurred within this church organization. But how much other church organizations have these same type of occultic practices taking place secretly within the organization? Because the whole congregation they did it. To its sound look like it was a selective few. Them say a text message go out and who get the message say yo ritual link up. This reminds me of when prominent dancer superstar Exp0sed pointed out that there are more pastors and law enforcement officers behind the bars than entertainers. And it speaks volume to the society and the direction in which the society is traveling. When you can have more and more law enforcement officers getting caught committing crime and being put behind the bars at this alarming rate. It shows the trouble or the situation that the country has with crime. Now when we look at the fact that religion, which plays a big role in the lives of Jamaican citizens, and then to see stories like this being front page news from the written media to social media, definitely a shocking situation. Talk to me in the comment section. I know how you feel, because based on the evidence, based on the voice note, this look and sound like something out of a movie. Yeah, this don't sound like something where you say, I either read and don't say, in Jamaica this happen. You don't feel like this happen somewhere else. Not that it can't happen here, but just to think that this is another type of criminal activity where take place against citizens. And remember, our youth are one of our most vulnerable in the nation. We can't outline that enough. And the fact that them parents all didn't allow this for happen. Yo, rough. Talk to me in the comment section. But I said the one called Jaden Chase to answer correspondent, the God's representative, and I'm reminding you now, if you're new to the channel, new to the movement, just a pass through. But you like the reason, of course, you like the point of view. Well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon and put it on all. And this is how you know to be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. You know the settings go. And for those who don't, I'm going to move settings from. Stay tuned.